What is up, YouTube? Welcome to the very first episode of Best Eats Auckland. I'm gonna take you guys with me as we explore some of our favorite Asian eats in Auckland. We're at Hungry Head. If you're looking for a cheap meal, but delicious meal, this is the place to be. Most of the food has come now. As you can see, these are the $10 noodle bowls. Egg noodles. Tastes a lot like how you get them in Hong Kong cafes as well. Got the satay beef right here. Let's try with that one first. Satay beef noodles have a nice peanutty flavor to them. The egg noodles, nice and firm texture, just like how you get them in a Hong Kong cafe. And then the broth is just like a typical HK cafe broth. It's got that slightly seafoody, slightly beef kind of flavor. You aren't really sure where it's from, but it's still delicious anyway. Got the tong tai. This is super delicious. They cut them up real nice and fine. Just a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of extra special sauce here. Got a hint of spiciness. Fishball noodle soup. They make their fish balls in-house. And just some more of that same noodle that you get in all the other dishes as well. See, that's a fish ball, you know that they're made in-house because it actually tastes like fish. Wonton noodle soup. Wonton's also made in-house. Usually got a little bit of pork inside them. And also, sometimes you might get a shrimp as well. It's kind of like a lucky dip, really. See, you can always judge how good an HK cafe is by the wonton noodle soup. And those wontons are legit. Got that slightly fatty porky, slightly lean pork kind of flavor. Really, really nice. And then this is just the classic. It's simple but delicious. Egg and spam. Got that runny egg, got that spam. Nice. And this is the most legit HK milk tea that you can get in Auckland. They make it really good here. It's gotta have condensed milk in it. It's got a strong tea flavor as well. Help you wash down all those noodle soups nice and. That concludes our breakfast here at Hungry Head. That's extremely good quality HK style food for Auckland standards. We paid $15 NZD per person. We didn't try the homemade chili sauce because it was breakfast, but I do recommend, if you like a heat, to give it a try. Next up, we're going to Wang Pancake. This is one of our favorite places. It's really unique. This is the only one that we know of in Auckland that is like this. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make one of these now, okay? Because these are amazing. This is my favorite one. This is the Peking sauce and pork strip. Get a little bit of spring onion. And I like to put a little bit of a potato in there as well to add a little bit of heat. And then you take a couple of the pork strip. Once you've got all your ingredients sitting on your pancake looking nice and pretty, just take a quick second, appreciate your creation, and then you're ready to start rolling the thing up.
What do you think?
That is delicious. The sweet flavor coming out from the Peking sauce, a little bit of onion flavor as well, the chili from the potato, and then you got the thick, lean texture from the Beijing pork slices as well. So good. Awesome combination. So I'm gonna get some of the Yushang 肉丝, which kind of translates to fish flavored chicken with a little bit of bamboo, a little bit of carrot, a little bit of capsicum, a whole lot of spicy sauce, and a little bit of black fungus as well. So grab a bunch of that. I see you're making that as well, Kawa.
Yep.
Grab a little bit of this. This is the glass noodle with cabbage and a little bit sour cabbage. All right, sour cabbage. Ready for a whole pancake here now. wait for this bite. So you get through the first flavor, which is the sour flavor that you're getting from the chicken. And then once you get past that, then the glass noodle jelly comes through, and then you get that new texture, and then you get that new hit of flavor as well. That was really amazing. That was a delicious meal.
So full.
Every single time we come here, I'm excited, and it's delicious. Ting Ting, how does this compare to Beijing?
Very good.
Very good. Very good. Right now we're at Guangzhou Hot Pot. This is one of our favorite places to go for hot pot. This is not a place that you want to go to if you're just 2 people. If you got about 4 to 6 people, perfect. So we're going to meet up with a couple of friends, and we're about to have a delicious meal. Let's go. One thing to remember about Guangzhou Hot Pot is that they don't have an updated English menu. You're going to have to get the old picture English menu, which has outdated prices. But just check with the waiter and they'll come and give you a hand with that. We've been to so many hot pot places. Everything gets compared back to this hot pot right here. The broth is delicious, the ingredients is delicious. Firstly, you've got these prawn gores. For this first bite, let's get a little bit of that garlic sauce that we made a little bit earlier ago. The shrimp is going to be salty, so I didn't put too much soy sauce. That is so good. Next up, we've got the pork balls, a little bit of that sesame sauce, a little bit of garlic. You also get a bunch of mussels, and generally find the shellfish here really fresh as well, because you know it's New Zealand after all, so you get fresh shellfish everywhere you go. Grab a mussel, make sure there's no crabs inside. We're good to go. There's nothing worse than eating a mussel that's got a dead crab inside. Get a little bit of that garlic sauce, put it inside the mussel. All these other dishes, they're not cooked, so you gotta start putting them inside. This one is Yen's favorite. This is deep fried, dried tofu food. You gotta put it in early, because it takes ages to cook. There we go. This one is frozen tofu. This is fresh tofu. You gotta have Spam at hot pot. That's lobster noodle. And then you got the extra shrimp paste, because we always go through that quickest. This is a very exciting moment. The first clay pot has arrived. Oh, and the second clay pot's arrived now as well. Thank you. This is beef with a cracked egg on top, and then you got that nice clay pot rice underneath. Generally like to mix this one up a little bit first. Get all the spring onions in there. Get that, oh look at that runny egg, man. Oh. Mix it up real good. That guy's got a clay pot station that he just kind of spends making clay pots into perfection. So we got that beef clay pot in the bowl now. I'm gonna get that first bite. I always like to put a little bit of that sesame sauce straight onto that clay pot. Scoop it straight into the mouth. Oh man, that is the start. Even though this place is called Guangzhou Hot Pot, it should be called Guangzhou Clay Pot, because the clay pots here are delicious. Just like the beef, you have to get some of that garlic sesame sauce on there. Oh man, I can't wait for this bite. Got a little bit of chili. It's gonna be heaty. Let's try and get everything in that bite. Got a little bit of mushroom, got a lot of chicken. That looks like a 2-biter, but you know what, we're gonna do it anyway. That is delicious. The chicken flavor, slightly salty with all the scallions. Got that hint of mushroom then coming up in there. Got the garlic coming through as well. Perfection. Thank you for joining me on the very first episode of Auckland Best Eats Chinese Edition Part 1. We got plenty more content to come,
So stay tuned, hit that like and subscribe button, even ring that little bell button, and you're gonna get way more content from Auckland, New Zealand. Really good food, really good travel. I'm gonna show you where to go shopping as well. So yeah, stay on board this journey and the videos are just gonna get better and better.